Well, I knew you once in a dream. We were a pair twice before in previous lives, of course.
It's the best day ever. It's exceeded my expectations, and it's just been beautiful.
On behalf of Deb and me, thanks all of you for being here. It's such a special thing to do this as a father, and it's very emotional, but at the same time, it's very rewarding.
I know, right?
Emily, almost 29 years ago, you came into our lives. It was a difficult delivery, but that has been the only difficult day of our lives with you.
Emily is amazing. She is beautiful. She is so intelligent, compassionate towards others. She always had such a personality. She walks into a room and just lights the room up.
She always made friends very easily. In fact, she would ask people when we went on vacation, will you be my friend? And people would be her friend.
Joe's family raised an amazing son, and he is so kind and so loving and so compassionate. You know, that's a tribute to them. He's just amazing. He's actually very similar to Rachel. They're very much the same kind of person. They're very sensitive and silly and like to have fun.
He's a very caring guy, just a really sweet person. He's nurturing, he's loving.
He fits into our family perfectly. I think that is the most amazing thing to me.
I open it up, there's a shawl. Sorry.
It was like that.
For those of you who didn't know me and Emily growing up, Emily was extremely outgoing, social, loud, and I was the exact opposite.
When she was little, she would help Rachel always and include her.
She was my protector, my role model, my cheerleader, and always my #1 support.
As you progressed and matured, you became a lovely woman, one I'm incredibly proud of. One that has so much compassion for people, that looks and cares about individuals, and at the same time you're so intelligent and you're so motivated in what you do.
In a nutshell, Emily was and continues to be the most selfless person that I know, always putting others before herself and perpetually taking care of me.
Yes. Another problem. Okay.
Everyone, thanks for coming. We all look great. I'm sure we're all happy to be here on Joey's wonderful, wonderful day. I'm happy to be a part of Joey's life and have known Emily for this long, and she's wonderful with him. They make a wonderful couple, and they're going to be happy for the rest of their lives.
Cheers.
Cheers, Joey. Cheers. For everybody who doesn't know me, my name's Tony. Friend of the family for Joey. We've known him since birth, and he is one of the best men that I know.
Joe, I'm really, really incredibly proud to call you my son-in-law. You are energetic, you're fun, you kid around, you're very professional, you're an intellectual, and you're just a great individual. We've spent the last 7 years together, but I've been looking for someone like you since Emily was born.
Hey, I'm ready. Turn around.
said, Joe, it's okay if you cry.
They were friends for a long time. Emily was afraid to take that next step to make it more serious, and I said to her, you have to take a chance, because what happens if he's the one?
So the day they decided they were dating, it was official. I get a phone call from Emily, and she's speaking really quickly, and we're so excited for dating, it's happening, I had to roll my eyes and chuckle a little bit because I'd seen it coming for months. But they are, they complement each so well that it was fun to get that phone call nonetheless.
We were born to meet someday. Our separate lives and separate loves stood in our way.
When Joe entered into our lives, I was a bit resistant at first. I couldn't imagine having to share my best friend with someone. However, before long, I found myself calling up Emily and making plans not just with her, but asking her if Joe could tag along too. I could see his absolute unwavering love for my sister in everything he did. I saw that Emily had found someone who would put her first, protect her, and sacrifice for her in the way that she had always done for me.
Hey, my lover, I would have searched forever.
When Joe saw Emily at the altar, he started crying and I started crying because I couldn't be happier for the both of them. They found the perfect pair for each other.
I'm generally not an emotional person. It takes a lot to make me cry at a wedding, and I have now cried 3 times at this wedding. I think my favorite part was watching Emily walk in. It was everything I could have imagined Emily would look like walking down the aisle, and even better was Joe's reaction.
The distant past is not that far. Each charted course that brought me back to where you are. And I just want to watch the scene unfold. You've given me a strength I did not know.
So I was sitting in my room grading papers, and I get a phone call. It's from Emily, and I, for some reason, assume, well, they must be engaged.
He went to the jeweler, picked the most beautiful ring. He proposed on the streets of Philadelphia. Everybody was honking and yelling and screaming as they were going by. And Emily said, "What are you doing?" She had no idea what was going on. She's like, "Joe, get up, get up. What are you doing?" She literally just was so unprepared.
And Emily says, we were walking down the street in Center City, and I turn around, he's on one knee, and my first thought was, what are you doing? But I think that moment of like that quick shock, Joe got her. And I think Emily knows what's coming most of the time, and she can predict most things. And Joe was able to truly surprise her in a way that was so touching and so exciting that it was great to see.
They literally just complement each other in every way. They're just silly and they have fun. They just couldn't be more suited for each other.
Emily, you are by far the best person for this man sitting next to you. I am so happy that this is where I am today, giving this speech at your wedding, because this is where you two ended up. And I couldn't be happier for you.
Joey, thank you. Thank you for seeing how incredible my big sister is. Thank you for showing her your love and putting her above all else. Over the past 8 years, you truly have become my brother.
I, Joseph,
I, Joseph,
take you, Emily,
take you, Emily,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I, Emily,
I, Emily,
take you, Joseph,
take you, Joseph,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I promise to be faithful to you
I promise to be faithful to you
in good times and in bad,
in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health,
In sickness and in health.
to love you and to honor you
to love you and to honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
Today was the most important promise you will make in your life. The more effort that you put into this relationship, the stronger it will be, I promise you.
St. Paul offers concrete ways of keeping that true joy in your marriage. Be patient and be kind. Patience and kindness are signs of strength, not weakness.
The two of you will occasionally frustrate one another. When you're wrong, admit it. And when you're right, shut up.
The doors opened, and the two of them come bouncing into the room. And I guess you could call it dancing, but I think the best way to describe it is bouncing. In those moments, you just saw pure, almost childlike joy that is Emily and Joe. And together they bring out the maturity, but they also bring out the inner child. I have a photo of Joe and Emily on the beach in Coronado in San Diego. And I look at that photo now. Joe has his arm wrapped around Emily, and the two of them are looking out at the sun setting over the horizon and the ocean. It's a really cute photo of the two of them. And when I look back now, I anticipate that I probably could have figured out much sooner than I did that these two may or may not just end up together in the long run.
Joseph and Emily, may God keep you of one heart in love for one another. Amen.
I think the appropriate commitment tonight would be any potential little Catuzis are going to be raised as Eagles fans.
I look forward to more Eagles-Giants games FaceTime where you're screaming your head off and me and him are just looking at each other.
One of the things I respect from you is your loyalty, and I would not expect you ever to give up your loyalty to the Giants.
Future will be conversations still about the Giants and the Eagles, and one day when there are future Catuzis, they'll be facing that decision. I think the adventures and the laughter are going to be the common thread through the future.
I look forward to all the great memories we're going to share together with both of you.
I wish you both a lifetime of love, happiness, and of course, arguing over the Eagles and Giants.
To Emily and Joe, may you have many happy times, many laughing children, built on unconditional love and lasting for your entire lifetime.
To the best two older siblings a girl could ask for.
Everybody, Joey and Emily.
video, guys. You can. Oh. How about another kiss? That works. We can do that.
No, that's okay. Please, please don't have that on video. Take that off. Yeah. And then I walked out and I was like, ew! Oh, you just hear me. Seeing the girls, yeah. Okay. Now we're. Let's see the girls.